Welcome to Offline, where we talk about anything and everything that you can't talk about online. I'm your girl, Kitty.
I'm Nessa.
I'm Nata.
I'm Amanda.
AKA
Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo today. Welcome back.
Thank
we had
you
on the first episode. Okay.
If you have dated someone who's narcissistic, do you go into a next relationship feeling like you could tell right away if that guy is narcissistic?
No.
No?
Because I feel like the first 3 months, they're faking.
Yeah.
They're not really showing you. They're just showing you
Who they are.
a picture of like.
They want you to fall for them.
Yeah.
Because they're still on probation, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After 3-4 months, then you kind of get a feel of who they
Up
are.
to
Sometimes.
6 months, you kind of really know who the person.
I
Not
also-
really.
Sometimes.
no,
I always
actually.
say you don't know someone until like 4 or 5 years plus.
No, that's too much.
No. It's
No, if you
true.
live with a person, that's when you really know them.
True.
I have a feeling she knows like a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
by the way she's smiling.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to call all your boyfriends out.
I don't think you can tell. You can. They're always faking.
It depends.
I don't think you can tell.
You know what? It's hard. When you're in a relationship, you see that person as something, but it's the people around you
Then
that really see. It's like, let's say me and Vanessa are dating and, okay, we have problems, but we don't think it's that bad. You guys might look and be like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, this is the worst relationship ever, but I love her and she loves me, so we don't really see
Yeah,
how
we
bad
understand
it is.
each other.
No, we don't see how bad it is.
Oh, okay.
And do you think it goes both ways? Do you think women and men are narcissistic?
Yes.
Yeah. Women are pretty bad.
What about abusive?
Same thing.
Women
Goes
can
both
be
ways,
abusive.
yeah.
Women can be abusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about a man touching a woman?
Obviously, it's not right, but it's the same thing as a woman touching a man. It's the same thing. You can't expect to hit a guy and he's not going to eventually hit you back.
So if a guy put hands on you, but you didn't put hands on him, bullshit.
If it's in a relationship, obviously you shouldn't be tolerating it. If it's not your man and he's touching you,
Don't tolerate it.
you can't tolerate it. You know what it is? If we're talking about relationships, sometimes you tolerate things to a certain level and you shouldn't, right?
I think it's hard when you love the person.
Exactly.
You just like
Exactly.
you accept it. Well, you're not okay with it, but you're like, okay, maybe I did.
It's
I think
never
you blame
okay,
yourself.
though. It's
no,
never
it's not.
okay.
But when you're in love, I think you start to blame yourself. Oh, but I shouldn't have done that. That's what I've heard.
When you think you're in love.
Yes.
Yeah. that's not love.
No, that's not love.
love.
But when you think you're in love, you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that because that pissed him off, or he'll change, or maybe he was just angry. It was a bad day, and that's where you fuck up because you start making excuses for his behavior, and then, he does it once, gets away with it.
Right.
How would you guys feel if friend-wise? Do you feel friends take advantage and can be disrespectful?
1,000%.
Would you tolerate it?
Like, what do you mean?
Have you ever been in a situation where you had a friend who you felt could be disrespectful towards you at times? Do you tolerate it? Do you approach them? Do
I
you?
choose my friends wisely.
Ouch. I think I always call people out when I feel like I'm attacked. 100%. Whether you're my friend, my brother, I always.
That's because you like to speak your mind.
Yeah.
For me, you know how I am, and I just like I can't deal with it. So it's like, let's say Amanda's talking to me in a way, I know I'm not stupid. Just because I don't open my mouth doesn't mean I don't know what you're doing or don't realize.
Bitch.
But I keep it in here, and now I know how I feel about you, and I know your intentions with me, so I know my limits. You get what I mean? Like, you can talk to me all you want and think I'm stupid, but I'm not.
But when you let things slide.
No, but I feel like you give them some kind of satisfaction when you fight with them because they want to trigger you. And you're being triggered by arguing. So to me, it's like, you can call me a bitch. Call me whatever you want. I'm going to sit there and smile at you. Now you're mad because you're like, why the fuck isn't she getting mad? You're mad at how calm I am.
Yes.
And I've heard that multiple times.
But also, I feel like it's also like if you sit back and let it happen, it's going to happen and happen and happen and happen.
Gotcha.
But at some point, I reach my limit and I'm like, you know what? I'm over it because I'm at a point in my life where I can't have this shit anymore. I'm done.
But in my defense, like when I react, it's like I'm showing you can never, ever talk to me a certain way. It's like I rather hit it the first time so you know that you cannot talk to me a certain way. With you take the calm route, and it works for you, but also I feel like it's a constant thing where like it's gonna happen again and again and again
Until I get to my limit.
Yeah, well, your limit's super high, girl.
Yeah, my limit has been surpassed.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I'm at a point in my life where anyone who wants to be mad at me, go ahead and be fucking mad. I don't even care. It is what it is. You knew your place in my life. You know your place in my life. Now, all I'm about is my job, my man, my family, and that's it. And if you're close enough to me as a friend, then you're considered family. So I'm not leaving my friends out. But if you want to be about the bullshit, I'm not about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I rather just get to the point.
Nip it in the bud.
100%. And I feel like I've also been raised like that. Like my parents are like, don't take shit from nobody. Okay.
I just don't like problems. I don't want to fight. I don't want to hear it. So I let it go. I know what you're doing. I know how you are, but I'm going to let it go because I don't want to argue.
Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I feel like we did like 2 episodes.
I know. It was so long, no?
Yes.
Holy fuck, it's like almost 10.
I know. So this is Offline, where we clearly talk about anything and everything that you can't talk about online. I'm your girl, Firecracker Kitty.
I'm Nessa.
I'm still friendly, Nat.
I'm your crazy ass bitch, Amanda.
Miss
AKA
Cleo. Thanks, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you, Javier. Wow, I'm so hot.
And donate.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's really hot.
I don't even know what to call myself.
What?
We have paint?
Patreon.
What is that?
It's a website they pay you for just because.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like OnlyFans?
They're paying us now?
I have one.